It's wedding day and this look is good for brides, bridesmaids, maids of honors and guests. Best thing you can do for wedding makeup is apply primer to start with. This will allow your makeup to last all day looking fresh, and it will even last through all that sweaty dancing. Special attention around the eyes for extra enhanced eyeshadow color. Now, most importantly, let's banish those black lines so that you look bright and bushy-tailed and not drab and tired. No, that's not the look you want, so let's also banish some redness around the nose and chin. The Touch Mineral Skin Perfecting Concealer, this is what you need. Okay, honestly, for a wedding, there is no better foundation than the Liquid Gold Foundation. This is the perfect foundation for wedding day because it honestly will last all day, and again you are going to be sweating and having fun, so you want a foundation that stays looking fresh exactly the same all day. Because it dries to a powder, it stays fresh, and you want fantastic coverage. Liquid Gold is the one. Remember, it goes on as a liquid and dries to a powder. And did you notice I only used 3 small drops? Yep, my brush is dry. Coverage is amazing. A beautiful wedding day look, highlighting and contouring is a must, especially paying particular attention to highlighting. Highlighting is going to brighten your look up. It'll hide any dullness and tiredness. And I love this highlighting and contouring kit because it has everything you need in one. So, for heavy duty highlighting, you highlight on your forehead between your eyebrows, down along the bridge of your nose, just above your lip, on your chin, and in a good sized triangle underneath your eyes to hide those bags and black lines. Next up, contouring for sculptured cheeks. You want to apply a little bit more than you would for an everyday look. Apply it just underneath your cheekbone and blend. Now, to prevent us looking pale and washed out, let's add some bronzer color on the top of your forehead and along your jawbone as if you've been in the sun. And let's narrow out those nose a little bit just on either side. Because I've added a little bit more than my everyday look, I'm just taking a big puffy brush and blending it all in so that it looks natural. For a wedding look, you want a good pink glow to your cheeks. Again, I'm using a little bit more than I would for an everyday look. The color I'm using is Seductive, and I'm brushing it onto my cheeks and blending towards my ears. The perfect eyebrow is the way to go for a wedding look, but it must look natural. I'm using my trusty old eyebrow set, but for a wedding look I'm using the eyeliner in medium and the brow gel containing fibers in medium too. I have rather wonky brows in that one brow is a perfect shape and the other brow is not as arched, so I struggle to get them even. But ideally you would like, or you need to outline your brow and then fill them in, paying particular attention to the end of the brow. Brow gel containing fibers is perfect for a wedding day look because it fills out the brows and gives you that HD brow look. Yet it is natural and the gel will keep them in place all day long. Hey, what you've all been waiting for, the highlight of a wedding day look, eyes. Starting off my look with a light dusting of our cream eyeshadow. The color is elegant and it just adds a little bit of sparkle. Don't forget that cream eyeshadow dries to a powder so it doesn't get in your creases. For this look today, I'm going to be using our eyeshadow palettes, and I'm starting off using a big fluffy brush and a light brown dusty color and just adding it into the crease. This is a really pale, soft, light, natural color. Next up, we want to make sure that those eyes look wide and bright. So I'm adding a little bit of a shimmer, sparkle of white grey color in the corner of my eyes. Okay, let's add a little bit more depth in color. So I'm using a color that is similar to the first color, it's just slightly darker. So again, a neutral color, and I'm using a smaller, finer brush and really focusing on getting into that crease, the deep crease of my eye, and just slightly above it. This just adds some extra oomph and definition to the color. And remember, if you have slightly hooded eyes like I do, extend it just ever so slightly above the crease. Let's add a bit of color to it. Subtle pinks are always a good wedding look. I'm going to use a crease brush and just dab it lightly into the pink and add a little bit of pink to the outer corners of my eye and halfway into the crease. This adds a pretty splash of color, and I find the pink goes well with the neutral light beige browns I've been using. What does Jules always say is the tip to a good eye look? Yes, blend, blend, blend. Hey, let's really open up those eyes. I'm using the last color, which has an ever so slight shimmer to it in the contouring kit, and just adding some underneath my eyebrows. And I'm also going to add a little bit just on the very top of my cheekbone, as this will make my cheekbones really pop and again hide any tiredness looking, making me look alive and bright. The key to a wedding look is for your makeup to look beautiful but natural, so you don't want any harsh lines. So to line my eyes, I like to use a liner shader brush and a little bit of dark eyeshadow, because this creates a soft natural line. I'm going to follow it up with our liquid eyeliner, which I find really easy to use, and just do a line very close to the lashes. Okay, you all know how I rave about the 3D Fiber mascara, but this honestly is the best mascara you could use for a wedding day. Step 1 is gel, step 2 is fibers, step 3 is gel. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Step 1 is the gel, which is similar to regular mascara. However, I find that the gel even plumps out my lashes more than regular mascara. Step 2 has the magical fibers in it, and I like to roll it on the palm of my hand to stick the fibers to the one before applying. For the final step of sealing those fibers on so they don't budge all day, I like to let them dry while I coat my lower lashes and then finish off with the last step of gel. And holy moly, look at those lashes, and perfect for wedding day, and happy tears because they're water resistant. Let's open those eyes up and make them look sparkly white and bright. I'm using our white eyeliner on the inner lower lash line. You'll be amazed at the difference this will make, and your eyes will just look wider and brighter. Most important for a wedding look is beautiful, kissable looks. Whether you're the bride or the guest, you certainly will be giving people kisses. Using my favorite dusky pink liner to line my lips and fill them in. Let's make those lips plumper and fuller for kissable lips. I'm using the highlighting color in my Cupid bow. Create the impression of a fuller lower lip. I'm using the contouring brown color just underneath the bottom middle lip. Now, for beautiful color that stays put most of the day through all those kisses, the perfect solution is lip stain. This will last you through all the gorgeous wedding food, all the many drinks you'll be consuming, and all the kisses. It doesn't budge, and you may only have to retouch once or twice throughout the whole long day. Oh, and your lips will look beautiful and pretty. Ta-da! All finished, beautiful and ready for a wedding.